Hi guys, today's video is about the visit that I made to the Mitchelstown Cave, which is located in the County Tipperary in Ireland, over the border from Mitchelstown County Cork and located on Ireland's ancient east. And this is the details about the Mitchelstown Cave. And now I am standing outside the cave, and that's where the entrance is, and this is the trees around the entrance, and the gate is closed for now, and after the guide comes in, it opens the door. This is the steps inside the cave. There's a total of 88 steps to inside the cave and 88 steps to the exit, and there were many steps which we had to go through, and there were people in front of us and beside us and behind us, so it was quite hard. And also there were many rocks around us, so it was hard for us, and the steps were narrow and our heads almost hit the upside, so it was really hard. But thank God there were light around it, and the lights were really helpful. And then we were still going down, and there were many hard times, but then there were kids, grown up and old people, and there we had to go a bit too, and going inside made our ear a bit hard because our ear were feeling a bit of numb feelings. And the steps were hard because when it was raining, the water used to come in, and like that we got in. And this cave was first found by Michael Condon. So we were going in, and the guide was really in front of us, and she really told us many details about the cave, and we were waiting outside, and then she was explaining things about the cave in more details, and because of her we were able to find many things about the cave. Like that we were again going in, and there were still many parts of this cave which are still not found out, and the guide used to go in and find these places, but this is the most common area, and then we could visit this in every hour, that is 12 p.m, 1 p.m, 2 p.m and 3 p.m. So we got in at 12 p.m, and there were only two guides, and they did the guiding alternatively. So like that we again got in, and then at this point we all stopped together because she was trying to show us something, because in these rocks there is the shape of some animals which people found out, and it was completely empty, and we could hear the dropping of water, and it's always the same degree Celsius inside the cave, which is 12 degree. It's not going to go up or go down according to the environmental climate. Now using the torch, she was trying to show us the animals which is in the rocks. And after showing us that, we also found stalactites and stalagmites which were there in it, and the pillars were really rare, and these are the stalactites which were really less, and they were like in white in color. And this is the first time me seeing it in my naked eyes for the first time in real life, because I actually have learned about it in school, but I have never seen it in real life. And there were people were again walking forward after seeing all these things, and the lights were really useful, as I said before, because we could see everything clearly. Because the first time when people got in here, and when the people discovered this cave, there were no lights, and people really had a really hard time. And as you can see, the floor is really wet and muddy, and our shoes really got dirty so much. And then the guide was giving us details about it, and using her torch she was showing us things, but it was still a bit hard to see, and also my camera quality was a bit of less, so I'm so sorry for this. And that's actually an elephant. If you can find out, it looks like a trunk of an elephant, and the ears of an elephant, and the shape of an elephant, and that is actually a bit of a curvy rock, and it is really rare. And now she offed the light, which she switched off lights, and she was using her blue torch to show us the rocks properly, and there was a way to switch off the lights, and her torch was really useful. And at this point of time, the blue light could show us things that we could not see when the light was there on. And when we draw something with the torch on the rocks, after when we turn off the torch, we could still see the thing. So it was really special. And after that we again continued walking, and it was really good time. And then we again walked in, and the guide was in front of us, and there were quite a lot of people, I can say. And there were different kind of rocks, which is like it, because when I touched it, it was like a different kind of feeling. And also the guide has instructed us not to touch it, but still I was just trying to know which kind of rocks it, but it's still hard for me. And once in a year, a band performs the songs and dances inside this cave, because hearing the songs inside the cave is really good with the echo and all the things. And I can say there's a stage there. This is the stage I can see, and this is a step towards the stage. stalagmites, and the rocks were really beautiful. And this is the example of a pillar, because pillars are really less to be seen. There's more of a stalactites and stalagmites, and this is the example of a pillar, which is that when a stalactite and a stalagmite connects, it's called a pillar. And there were lights all around. That video is not so much detailed, and I'm really sorry for it. And thank you so much for watching the video, and please support me and subscribe my channel. I'll try my best to upload more videos.